Good morning, it's Traditions Day. Yay, I'm all in my business attire and my hair. And yeah, heading to Traditions, it is 6:19. Woo! Okay, so we left really early so that we would make sure that we had a parking spot, and we're literally the first people in the parking lot. But hey, we got a parking spot unlike the last time we were here. So anyways, we're gonna walk to Starbucks and then come back in an hour when we're supposed to be here. Good times. Hey, welcome to another episode of Disney Joys. So basically, my first 2 weeks here is what I'm going to talk about in this video. And as you can see, I'm in my beautiful Fantasyland costume. I'm working at Fantasyland in the classics, which is really actually awesome because a lot of people have like 1 or 2, maybe 3 attractions that they get to work. But the classics is 9 attractions, which is super, super exciting that I get to do basically everything in Fantasyland. Other than Matterhorn, Small World, those are like their own each complex. And then Storybook Canal Boats is with the 2 theaters, so they're sort of on their own. But basically, I'll be working at Pinocchio, Peter Pan, Dumbo, Casey Jr., Snow White, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, Alice, the Teacups, and the Carousel. 9. So it's really awesome and exciting that I get to do so much, but at the same time, it's really stressful that I have to learn all the different things for all the different attractions. And yeah, so basically I had Traditions last Friday, and Traditions here was way different than at Walt Disney World, which is really fun. They sort of had like interactive like things that we did, and I don't know, it was basic traditions, you know? So I had Traditions, I got my, oh, I don't have my name tag on. I got my sparkly Disneyland name tag, which I'll show you in another video. And yeah, so Traditions is like, you know, you learn the 4 keys and you learn about the company and blah, blah, blah. And then the next day after that, I had Our Disneyland Story, which when I was at Magic Kingdom, I had Once Upon a Time Is Now, which that was our park orientation there. But here, it's called Our Disneyland Story. So I did that, and that was really, really interesting. We like sort of sat in a classroom for like the whole first half of the time. And we just went over each of the lands and talked about what makes each of the lands unique and blah, blah, blah. And then we actually walked around the park and sort of toured around and everything, but we didn't get to go on any rides. And when I did my orientation in Walt Disney World, we went on Mansion, and I think there was like 3 things we went on. We went on Mansion, we went on Buzz, and we went on People Mover. And I didn't go on any attraction, so that was kind of sad, but it was still really fun. So that was the orientation day, and then after that we had Welcome to Park Operations, which we did not have in Florida. Well, I was merchandise sort of at the boutique. So anyways, we didn't have Welcome to Operations, but we had that, and that was sort of like an interactive video game thing that they had on a screen, and we went through all the different lands and talked about the 4 keys, and that was pretty cool. And I kind of like, all those 3 days are kind of running together. Like, I don't really remember them, but they were last week. But they all kind of run together. But they were really fun. I met a lot of cool people. It was really awesome because a lot of the CPs had all 3 of those together with me. So I really got to know a lot of people, which is really, really nice. And then after that, I had a day off. And then I had, oh, what is it called? I don't know. There's like this your first day of training is like not really like on the job training. It's like called something else, like guest service operations, GSO, is that what it's called? I don't know. It's like this thing, and you wear this like Disneyland polo and these blue pants, like they give you an outfit to wear that day, and you literally just like walk around the park. And like, I don't know, we learned a few codes and different things for attractions, but we just like walked around the park, and that was pretty cool. And then we were given a Riyadh, like a fast pass, and we were able to go like find a family, talk to them, and then give them a fast pass to an attraction that they wanted. And so I found this little boy that was sitting in Toontown with his mom, and he was kind of down and like bummed, sitting like this. So I was like, let me go, you know, pep up his day because he's at Disneyland. And so we went over, and he was in 6th grade, which is middle school, and like, for any of you that know me personally, I hated middle school. It was like the worst time of my life. So I was glad that I like picked a middle schooler because they just always need a little extra lift up, you know? So anyways, I gave him a fast pass for Star Tours, so he was pretty excited about that. But yeah, it was really cool that we got to like hand that out and like practice making magic in a sense. So that was that. And then yesterday, 2 days ago was my first day of on-the-job training, and that's when I actually like learned how to work the attractions. And I mostly learned Peter Pan and Pinocchio, but when we were training on Pinocchio, me and this other girl are both training together. When we were training on Pinocchio, the ride broke down 5 times. Because it's like really temperamental, and so if the vehicles get backed up and a guest like sticks their hand out of the vehicle, the whole ride will shut down, and then you have to like evacuate all the people off and all this stuff. So we didn't get time to like practice loading people on or taking people off because the ride was just constantly breaking down every like few minutes. And that was really frustrating because I like felt like I left and I was like, I don't know anything. But then yesterday we learned Casey Jr. and Dumbo. And those ones are super fun and like a piece of cake, and I just love Dumbo even more. Like I love working Dumbo, I love going on Dumbo, I just love Dumbo. And you just get to see so many cute like families and stuff, which is really awesome. And then we practiced Pinocchio for like 2 minutes, but then it had to close down for like the pyro for the fireworks at night, so we still haven't really practiced Pinocchio much. And then we practiced Peter Pan a bunch, and we did like closing stuff for Peter Pan, and the day before we had done opening for Peter Pan. So yeah, Peter Pan is like all-time favorite. It's so cool here. There's like pixie dust that falls over the pirate ship, and there's like shooting stars, and it is really awesome. It was just redone, I guess, here. And I don't think I've ever been on the Peter Pan that was here, but it's really awesome. And I know Florida's is really cool too, but this one is like, it's real good. So yeah, so today I still have work again, and today I'll be reviewing all 4 of those rides, and then I'll be taking my assessment, which I'm feeling kind of okay about. There's just like a lot of nitpicky stuff. Like I keep second guessing myself and like, oh, is this what I do? And my trainer's like, I don't know, is that what you do? Like, you know what you're supposed to do, like just do it. And I'm like, okay, I'll do it, you know? So I don't know, it's really interesting, but working attractions is a lot more complicated than you think. And mostly it's because all of our like attractions have like 2 people, and that's it. So you have somebody like, I don't know, like in Walt Disney World, there's somebody that's like, oh, how many in your party? Okay, you'll all go in this one boat. Oh, you have this many, so you're gonna wait for this other boat, you'll go wait for this one. But there's not one of those like people here. It's like only you. So you're like controlling the whole ride, and you're like trying to make sure the guests don't like step over the yellow line, and you're making sure that they're like, you know, all sitting there in the right way with the small children on one side, making sure there's not too many people in the boat, and like making sure they take their backpacks off and stuff, and then pulling down their lap bar, and then like sending them off. So you're like doing everything, and you're like monitoring all the other vehicles. So it's just like super multitasky, but if you can tell by how I'm talking so fast, I'm pretty good at like just constantly being going and like multitasking and stuff. So yeah, yeah, I guess this video is kind of rambly, but I just wanted to like get it out there. So I had a vlog for my first 2 weeks, and we'll see how it goes, my assessments today. So wish me luck. Yay, and I'll keep y'all updated. But yeah, I'm gonna go to work now, so bye.